I welcome you to this video tutorial on research statistics using SPSS. This video will give you an idea about how you can calculate single sample t-test using SPSS. Before proceeding further, let me give you a brief understanding about what is single sample t-test. My presentation is there. In single sample t-test, we compare the sample mean of the single sample to a non-population mean. By that I mean, for example, suppose we had conducted one study to find the teaching competency of the teachers, maybe some 10-15 years back, and the mean was found to be around 160 something. This is an example. The mean was around 160, mean is 160, and after some 10, 15, 20 years we are conducting another what we call this research, and we want to compare the previous population mean, the 160, with the present research study. Then in that case we will go for single sample t-test. So similar to other statistical procedures, we have some assumptions here also. The dependent variable should be on interval and ratios data, then it should be the normal distribution. So this is some basic idea about the single sample t-test. So now we will go with single sample t-test. Let me close my now let me take my what we call the SPSS data sheet, the same data set. Now, so I am going to compare, and for calculating this single sample t-test, I will go to analyze, then compare means one sample t-test. Let me repeat, I will go to analyze, compare means, then one sample t-test. So I am going to compare the this is how it will look when you click on the single sample t-test. So I have to take the variable that needs to be tested, final score of TC in the test variable. Now I have to give the value here. I mean, like I was saying in the beginning, we need to have a population mean. It should be already there. So I was saying 160. Suppose the population mean was 160. I will compare whether there is any difference between this population mean and the present research study. So we have given the test value. Now let us see the options. See, it is 95%, 0.05 level. This is what we do in social science research. Click on continue. Now you can click on OK. You don't have to do anything here. OK. Now you can see the data. This is the t-test. One sample t-statistics is there, then one sample t-test result is also here. Now let us see, this is the mean, present mean 188. So I was saying the previous mean was 160, so there is a difference between the present and previous mean. Now let us see whether this result is significant or whether our research study is significant. We have seen there is a difference in the mean, but if you want to check whether it is significant, we have to see the second table, which is the one sample t-test. We will see the t-test value. This is the t-test value. This is degrees of freedom, then significance. We will see the significance. Okay, significance value. We will see only these three values. So you can see the significance value is less than 0.05, which means that there is our result is significant, which means that there is a significant. In that case, we have to reject the null hypothesis. Okay, since the p-value is less than 0.05, we will reject the null hypothesis, and we can say that there is a significant difference in the previous mean and the present mean. So this is how the single sample t-test is done. Let me repeat. For calculating, you have to go to analyze, then analyze you have to click compare means, then one sample t-test, and you have to fill all those data. Friends, this is how the single sample t-test is done. Thank you for watching this video.